Old Hall Christmas Hearth, Elizabethan Tudor Country Christmas Decor Ideas. Rustic, historic, and timeless charm. A warm Tudor Christmas welcome. Welcome back to Modify House. Today, we're stepping into the enchanting world of Old Hall Christmas Hearth, where the charm of a centuries-old Tudor country manor meets the soul-warming beauty of rustic holiday decor. This look embraces the quiet dignity of Elizabethan domestic life: crafted wood, age-worn stone, seasonal greenery, and simple, thoughtful touches that have lasted through the ages. If you love decor that feels historic, humble, and richly atmospheric, you're in the right place. Before we begin this magical room-by-room journey, remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment to support our channel. Your engagement helps us continue creating these timeless design inspirations. The stone hearth, the soul of a Tudor home. In every Elizabethan country manor, the hearth was the spiritual center of the home, a place of warmth, gathering, and celebration. For this theme, the mantel becomes an expressive frame for natural beauty. Picture simple evergreen branches draped loosely, allowing their shapes to fall organically. Add hand-carved wooden figurines, angels, small forest creatures, or nativity pieces with rustic folk art charm. Iron lanterns holding beeswax candles add a soft amber glow, warming the stone texture beautifully. And finally, an oversized yew or ivy wreath tied with a delicate linen ribbon completes this hearthscape. The overall effect is quiet, reverent, and deeply rooted in Tudor tradition. The Tudor feasting table, rustic hospitality. The heart of Tudor celebrations was always the feasting table. For an authentic Old Hall Christmas look, keep the table rustic but intentional. Use pewter plates and goblets to reflect flickering candlelight. Lay out hand-dyed linen runners in tones inspired by historical pigments: walnut brown, soft indigo, or muted madder red. At each place setting, add simple sprigs of rosemary, sage, or bay, creating an aromatic welcome as guests sit down. For the centerpiece, create a wooden trencher filled with apples, chestnuts, walnuts, and dried orange slices. It's edible, fragrant, and beautifully evocative of Tudor winter abundance. handcrafted and foraged greenery, nature's winter gift. Tudor holiday decor wasn't purchased, it was gathered. That's what makes it timeless. Hang wreaths of holly, ivy, dried apples, and cinnamon bundles to bring color and scent into the home. For a warm transition between rooms, drape foraged garlands over interior doorways, tied gently with wool yarn or jute. On mullioned windows, add small clusters of mistletoe tied with twine, allowing soft winter light to glow behind the delicate leaves. This foraged greenery is simple, tactile, and elegantly imperfect, exactly how Tudor homes felt during Yuletide. Earthy vessels and Tudor textures, natural elegance. To bring the countryside indoors, fill tall ceramic or earthenware jugs with winter branches, red berries, juniper sprigs, or dried hydrangeas. These sculptural arrangements add height, movement, and a hint of wild nature to your interiors. Layer the space with textured Tudor textiles, wool blankets in herringbone and diamond patterns, needlepoint or crewelwork cushions with botanical or heraldic designs, and handwoven rugs in earthy shades. These materials feel storied and comfortable, creating an authentic sense of lived-in warmth that defines the old Hall Christmas style. Wood, logs, and natural clutter, winter comforts. A Tudor home was never perfectly tidy, especially around Christmas time. Embrace this lived-in charm by stacking birch logs near the hearth, letting their pale bark add visual contrast. Place a wicker basket of pine cones and kindling beside wooden chairs, and sprinkle in carved wooden bowls filled with nuts, dried fruit, or herbs. These small touches bring a grounded, homey appeal to the space. They speak to a life centered around firelight, good food, and simple comforts, timeless pleasures that never go out of style. Now that we've stepped fully into the spirit of the old Hall Christmas hearth and embraced its humble luxury, historic textures, and timeless Tudor warmth, it's time to experience the Manor just as a guest would on a quiet holiday evening. Think of this as a gentle guided walk through each space, from the grand stone hearth to the dining hall, the cozy chambers, and the candlelit corners that make this Elizabethan Tudor home feel alive during Christmastide. So settle in, let the candlelight glow guide your imagination, and join me room by room as we explore how each part of this old hall comes together to create an unforgettable holiday atmosphere. a Christmas that lives through time. The old Hall Christmas hearth theme feels timeless because it honors authenticity: stone, wood, greenery, wool, candlelight, and the quiet beauty of craftsmanship. These elements age gracefully, hold history in their textures, and create a home that feels warm, rooted, and lived in. No trends, no gimmicks, just pure holiday soul. If you enjoyed this Tudor-inspired Christmas journey, don't forget to like, subscribe to Modify House, and leave a comment below. Tell us which element you loved most, and stay tuned for more elegant, atmospheric holiday home tours. Happy holidays, and may your home glow with timeless warmth.